All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here live. For those who are here live, thank you so much for taking the time and being here. And those who are watching the recorded presentation, thanks also for being here and watching this presentation. I'm going to try to give you as much information as possible that's going to help you understand what this opportunity is all about. But I'm just going to ask you for a few favors. One is to get a piece of paper and a pen so you can write notes and questions. So you can reach out to me or the person who sent you this presentation. And you can ask your questions. If you're live, you can ask your questions at the end of the presentation. If you're watching a recorded presentation, then you can email me or you can text me or we can talk afterwards. Okay, but just make sure you take your notes. That's number one. And number two, make sure you shut down all distractions. Your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your kids, the food. Make sure before you sit down and start watching this, make sure everybody's taken care of. You close all those windows for Facebook. You probably want to turn off your phone because this is important. This is an opportunity that might change your future or might not. But you don't really know unless you give this 100% of your attention. So I'm here for you. I'm going to give you 100% of my attention. I'm going to be here with you, but I'm going to ask that you do the same. So give me your full attention. Please take notes, write your questions, and then we're going to talk afterwards, okay? Hopefully this is something that's going to help you understand what online coaching is, particularly with Beachbody. So I want to make that very, very clear. I'm going to talk about Beachbody as an opportunity to do online coaching for fitness professionals, okay? However, if you don't think Beachbody is the right way to go for you, then by all means, this is going to be information that's going to help you make some decisions on how you want your business to take off online. But I will use Beachbody because that's the company that I've been using, I affiliated with, and it has helped me grow my business tremendously and giving me a lot of freedom of time so I can sit down right here instead of being training clients. I can sit down here right now in the middle of the day, take care of this. I can go pick up my girls from school and I can do homework. It's giving me so much freedom. As a personal trainer, I know that the peak times for training are either in the morning or after people get off work. And those are, especially the evening time is the one that I'm not willing to give up anymore, at least while my kids are little. I love training people. I love doing that. So if you don't know me yet, here we go. If you don't know me yet, my name is Carla Baccio, and I am a personal trainer. I am a bootcamp instructor. I have my own business. I teach several different formats, TRX, PIO. I actually do some Insanity in my classes, but I do mostly personal training style, well, semi-personal training in my classes. I do personal training. I do one-on-one. So I do a lot of these things. This is actually the opening page and just a little bit of what I do and what I've done. I love doing fundraisers for my community. The Turkey Trot, I did the first run for toys to give toys for the kids on Christmas. And Turkey Trot is obviously always a fundraiser for someone who's in need. So every year I do something different. Sometimes it's for someone who, for someone who really needs help or for a community of people. It was for the homeless last year. Anyways, so this is me. I love what I do. I love training people. I love my clients. I love one-on-one. And I love this business. And I also love the opportunity to go online, to train more people and help more people and be able to reach more people beyond my zip code. Someone who's not 10 minutes from my boot camp who could not come to my classes, I can help out. I can reach out to them. I have clients who are in Switzerland. I have clients who are in Mexico, clients who are in England, in Canada. So I have clients everywhere now. And I couldn't do this before. So that's why I think this might be a really good opportunity for someone who is already in the fitness industry. And I hope you enjoy what I'm going to give you here. So just a little bit more about myself. And I don't really like talking much about this, but I want you to get to know me if you haven't met me before. I've been a trainer for more than 10 years. I love this. Before this, I was a restaurant manager and pastry chef. So I used to feed people. Now I'm trying to teach them how to eat. My husband says I used to make them fat. Now I'm trying to redeem myself. But I do have love for food um, and nutrition and everything that has to do with healthy living. Before, not so much, but it's been a journey. I've learned a lot. And because I had some health issues when I was in the restaurant industry, when I was a pastry chef, by the way, I encountered some health issues. I couldn't do pastry chef anymore. I couldn't be a pastry chef anymore. So I had to move into the front of the house in the restaurant. I became a manager. I love doing that, but at some point in my life, I knew I needed to change. I started to exercise. I started to train for a marathon, and I became addicted to exercise. And that's what got me into deciding to jump into this industry. And I never looked back. I love what it has done for me and for my life. Now it's for my family. So here's my husband, my girls. I love to travel, so you'll see. I'm a bootcamp, PIO yoga instructor. I forgot to put TRX too, but I do that. I'm a business owner, so I do everything, accounting, marketing, everything for my business. These are the most important roles for me. I am a mom, wife, and my friends are the most important people in my life. Obviously, my family, my husband. I do know what I don't want as a business, okay? I don't want to work for other people's dreams. I have done that before and it's been great experience. But at this point in my life, I want to work for my own dreams. I don't want to give up time with my family, precious time, because the only thing that doesn't get back is time. So it's the one thing that I do want to enjoy with my girls while they're little. And it's one of the things I'm not willing to give up anymore. So that's why this opportunity to be online was so amazing for me. I do not want to work hours for dollars. And this is going to hurt someone's feelings. But if we are personal training, if we're group training, if we are teaching classes of fitness, we are being paid by the hour. And it doesn't matter if you are someone who makes a lot of money as a personal trainer or not so much. You're always going to be paid by the hour that you work, which is something I was not willing to do because I want to travel and I want to be able to have the freedom to go anywhere if I wanted to. And then what if I get sick? What if I get sick and I cannot work? What if my clients get sick and they cannot train with me? Then I'm losing money with that. So I wanted to have something that gave me some stability. What do I want? I want a business that is sustainable and grows. And as a personal trainer, a bootcamp instructor, I know that the only way to grow in this industry really is to, if you're going to have a brick and mortar business to grow, it would have to be some kind of story where you start building multiple gyms. If that is your goal, if you want to have like LA Fitness or 24-hour fitness or one of those where you have something where you go to or a place to go to train people, if that's your goal, it's pretty legit. It's a really good goal, but that's one way to do it. If you want to do it online, if you want to have a little bit more freedom of time, less investment, of course, and less risk, of course, then online coaching might be the right fit for you. I wanted to do that. I wanted to grow sustainably, and I didn't want to have a brick and mortar gym or business that kept multiplying like that. It wasn't in my dreams. So that being said, this what I'm doing is just fits perfectly of what I want. I wanted to help more people every day, and obviously I want to have freedom to travel because that's been my passion since I was little. So traveling is what I love, and this is what I get to do as an online coach. And one of the perks, and let me tell you, is that as an online coach, some of the trips can be tax deductible, but you didn't hear this from me. If you join my team, I'll teach you how you can do that. But anyways, that being said, enough about me. Let's talk about how a successful trainer lives. What do we do as trainers and what makes us successful? Obviously, it's when you have a lot of clients, when they talk about you, when you give them results. That's a successful trainer, but it reflects on obviously how much money you make, because we're here to help people, but definitely we want to make money. We have needs, we have families, and we need to make money and be paid for our services because we provide a really good service. So a good trainer is being paid for what he does, and it comes to $45 to $80 per hour. I've been asked, I have a lot of friends who are trainers, and that's pretty much the range. You can do more. I know a few trainers who make $250 an hour. Of course, there are not that many, and that's what I said. I know a few trainers who make $250 an hour, and still they struggle because if they have one client who's a rich person, but these rich people sometimes they travel a lot and they're gone for a few months at a time, and that's money they're not making. So if that's what you're counting on, it hurts. Because when you make more money, your expenses are higher too. So just know that it's a reality that we all face. I'm not going to say I would complain if I was making $250 an hour, but most of us make in a range between $45 to $80 an hour. And if you're not making $45 an hour, you're not, we need to talk, because you need to be paid for what you do and what you provide, okay? So we need to raise the standard. We work 8 to 10 hours a day because we need to meet our needs. We need to get all that income when we have it. We're only training hours are the ones that are paid. Programming hours are not paid. So sometimes between those 8 to 10 hours, we're not training the whole time. Remember that. We're only being paid for 6 to 7 hours, right? When we're working full time as a personal trainer. If you're being paid 8 hours, then you're working 12, 13, 14 hours a day because you need time for programming, following up, coaching calls. Those aren't paid. Marketing time is not paid. Administrative hours are not paid. So when you sit down and do your accounting, you're not being paid for that. Sick days are not paid. Vacation days are not paid. We all know that. So are we really paid for what we're worth? If you're in the low range of the $45 an hour and then you're working 6 hours a day, but you're really putting in 12 hours a day, it comes down to probably $20 an hour or less. So, just to be, there's nothing wrong with that. We love what we do, but don't you want to make more money helping people get fit and healthy? I know I did, and that's why I did this. So I love training my clients. But I think personal trainers are overworked and underpaid, and that's just my personal opinion, right? Okay. So what are the options? Options are to diversify and affiliate. Those are two great options. Besides what I'm going to show you right here, think about these two words. Just think about it, because if you diversify and affiliate, you're going to start getting income from different sources. And that's when you become a business owner, not just a trainer that's being paid hours for dollars. You're going to be a business owner, someone who talks business, someone who walks as a business owner. All right. How about creating your own programs? Because I thought about that. I'm like, well, I can create my own programs and my app and my videos and my own thing because I know what I'm doing. Well, it is true, but it takes, but it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money. You need someone who is going to be able to do this for you. And trust me, it's a long road. It's not so simple. When we see a DVD program or programs that are out there, we just see the end product of probably at least a few years of really hard work that are not being paid on those 2 years. So can you afford that? So consider that. If that's what you want to do, then start looking for people who can help you, okay? Creating your own programs, you cannot do it on your own. You have to ask for help and you have to get people. You have to recruit people to help you and work for you. Now, here's something that's really important. The fitness and weight loss industry is a $60 billion, and this is actually an old fact. It's probably like a few years old. It's a lot more right now, I bet. When I started my own company, my starting cost was about $5,000, and it was a very low starting cost. Because I didn't have to rent a space. I didn't have to buy a lot of equipment. I do boot camp at the park. I go to people's places to train them. I don't need a gym. I don't have it. So my starting cost was really low, in the 5,000. The website, I think, was the most expensive thing that I got. My website alone was $3,000. I had to get permits, equipment, certifications, and obviously you have to be recertified every 2 years. And so these are all costs that you need to consider. I did this all on my own, and I still get paid hours for dollars. Okay, so from those $45 to $80 an hour, you need to take away all these things that you're spending in an ongoing basis, not just the time that you're using to program, to follow up with your clients, to coach, to whatever you spend time with or at. You also have to consider how much money you're spending on other things, right? As a Beachbody coach, and I'm going to tell you how I became a Beachbody coach, but just know that it's a lot less than that. And I also wanted to compare how it is to creating my own videos and programs, because that was on my head for so many, many, many years. You need professional production and editing. You need a sales page, split tests, SEO, which is search engine optimization. If you're not sure what that is, it takes time to get to know how to do those things. I'm not an expert, so I was not willing to do that on my own or to learn how to do that, because I was not going to be the best as SEO. I had to hire someone, and these people are expensive. Hours of work creating one program, and I would have to do all the marketing on my own. Okay, so that's one part of going online with your own programs. It takes a lot of time and money, right? I'm not just ready for that yet. The solution for diversifying my income was affiliating and doing online coaching. Online coaching was what got my attention because I really knew there was potential in this. So I decided to join forces with Beachbody. And I didn't really decide to join forces with Beachbody because of Beachbody. I didn't really know much about Beachbody, but I did know the people who are part of Beachbody. And these are people that I trust and I care about. These are fitness professionals. These are successful people who've done amazing things, who blended their fitness business with Beachbody. And I just really wanted to know what they were doing, because if they were doing so well, I thought, I have to jump in. I have to do this like they're doing. They seem to be doing really well. And I was curious. So I started asking questions, and I truly joined Beachbody because of my mentor, who is my TRX master trainer. And she showed me this opportunity. She's like, you know what? I've been doing online coaching, and I mastermind with all these people that you see online. And we come up with amazing, amazing ideas for implementing on our personal training business and growing beyond our zip code. And I'm like, okay, you got me. How do I do this? So I started doing some research on Beachbody, and I really, really got interested in the company. Let me just tell you a little bit about the story of what Beachbody is. It started in 1998, and they really went into this just for the infomercials. So they started creating amazing workout programs that were getting really, really good results. But I think the special sauce that they had was the ability to get before and after pictures. So when you finish a program and you send your before and after picture, you get a t-shirt, which might not be a big thing. For some people, that means a lot. It's like your t-shirt from a race that you run, or it's the meaning that you put into these things. So they started receiving a lot of before and after pictures. The programs became even more popular. They were on TV all day long. And so it was going really, really well. They brought P90X, which I think is the most popular, one of the first very, very popular programs that they got out. However, they did notice these two people, Carl Deichler and John Congdon, those are the two founders of Beachbody. They discovered that on the message board from Beachbody, so they have this website and they have a message board where people can actually post about their workouts, and there was some kind of like synergy going on, and they started digging a little bit at what's going on. And they realized that the people who had done the programs successfully finished them, and they were helping other people get started. So they realized that these customers of theirs were spending time on this message board helping other people get fit and healthy. So that's why in 2007, the Team Beachbody opportunity came out. That's when they decided to ask all these people on the message board saying, you know what, we want you to help us end the trend of obesity. So we know people buy your programs, but not everybody finishes them. And so we're missing this support factor. There's a lot of programs out there. There's a whole bunch of programs out there, but we need something that's more special and that's going to get people to really, really, really feel engaged with the program and finish and get even better results. So they created the coach opportunity, and they asked these people to join forces with Beachbody to become a coach and to help other people get fit, just the same way they were doing on the message board, but now they were going to be compensated for that. So that's how the Team Beachbody coach opportunity got to be created. So after that, we had more programs. We had Insanity, we had Turbo Fire, Brazil Butt Lift, and a whole lot of other fitness programs. And also we got another, there's a name for this. It's a market interrupter, something like this. Shakeology really got to interrupt the market because it wasn't only about fitness. It wasn't only about the support anymore. Now we wanted to complement the whole formula with a solution to the nutrition. A lot of people were exercising, but they didn't know what to eat. We know as Beachbody coaches, we're always told that obviously Shakeology is not everything we have to do, but it's a supplement. It's something that people who are on the go, people who cannot have breakfast in the morning, who are running out, and we know how the blood sugar drops and people need to have something in the morning, but not a lot of people have the time to have something healthy in the morning. So Shakeology came to give us a tool to help people have something healthy when they're on the go. So now I have to be honest with you, I drink Shakeology every day because I studied the ingredients of Shakeology, what's in it, what it does for me. There's like more than 70 ingredients that are really, really good for you, that are really hard to find, even at Sprouts. And they're expensive. If I go to Whole Foods and I want to try those supplements separately, it's going to take me hundreds of dollars. So to me, it was a very valuable opportunity to add something very nutritious to my diet. And also, it was a great opportunity to offer my clients something to complement their nutrition with, which means my clients are going to get better results, which means they're going to talk a little bit more about me, which means now all my clients' friends who live outside of San Pedro, which is where I live, all those people can ask me if I can train them or help them. And now I can give anyone the solution when it comes to fitness and nutrition. So that's how Beachbody got to be started. 21 Day Fix is the program that has the color-coded container. We have the Ultimate Reset right here, if you can see it right here. The Ultimate Reset is amazing. It's a 21-day cleanse or detox that goes from phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Each phase is a week, and it is amazing, amazing product. It's 100% natural. The 3-day refresh is kind of like a quick fix. Like if you had a really bad weekend or after Thanksgiving, you can do like a really nice 3-day cleanse and you feel really good after. It's kind of like to get you back on track. So I use it. I recommend it to my clients, and I love the products. If I didn't think they were top of the line, if they were high quality, I would never, never recommend them to my clients. And I would never have my husband or my girls drink Shakeology, which my girls drink chocolate Shakeology, which is much better than a Hershey's milk, right? Even those organic chocolate milk, they're loaded with sugar and they don't have any nutrition. So I would much rather give them chocolate Shakeology. So just to give you an idea what the company stands, this is a company that started, when they started, sales were really high at the $8 million, and it started to grow from there on. And the only reason why I wanted to show this graph, because I actually deleted it and then I decided to put it back again, is because I think in my heart, as a business owner, it would give me some clarity on how legit the company is. It's not something that goes up and down. Actually, my own business, my bootcamp personal training always goes up and down depending on the season. Beachbody, it's pretty stable. It keeps on growing. This graph is actually old. The projected is for 2014, which I need to get something a little bit newer, but I think the whole company went to the $1 billion last year. So that's something to consider. There was a recession by 2010, and the company continued to grow regardless of the recession. So I really hope that this is going to give you some kind of like idea that this is a very stable, it has a very, very strong foundation of the things that we offer. And I really think, I agree with this, what makes Beachbody unique is that it has the 4 pillars of success. All right, so one of them obviously is fitness. So we have amazing fitness programs. And as a personal trainer, I can tell you that the fitness programs don't just get to be created to be popular. They're created to be good. Most of them are based on functional training. Functional training is the type of training that I do when I do personal training, especially Tony Horton, the 21-Day Fix. Those are trainings that are for health. There are trainings that are for bodybuilding. There are trainings that are for dancing. There are some trainings that are for yoga, Tai Chi. So there's different fitness programs that can target almost anyone. We have 10-minute workouts. We have 25-minute workouts. We have 1-hour workouts, whatever fits. And this is something that people get to do at home, which means those who are super busy with family, they don't need to get home, change, travel to the gym. So when they go to the gym and take a class, is 1 hour. With this, it's not even 1 hour, it's 1 hour and a half or 2 hours. By the time you get there, the time you change, the time you take a shower. So those are 2 hours you take away from your family. With this, you go home, you put the DVD on or you stream online and you get 25 minutes on and you're on with your life. So I think it's very convenient. We also have obviously the nutrition, like I said before, we have the cleanse. We have supplements for people who need energy, pre-workout, post-workout, recovery formulas, and obviously we have my beloved Shakeology. We also give rewards as a company. I don't need to take care of this. The company gives the rewards to my clients. I don't have to do this. And also my clients who submit a before and after picture, they enter the contest to win either $500 to $200,000. So this is motivation that I don't really have to take care of. Beachbody does this for me. And we have the support of an amazing team that is formed by mostly people in the fitness industry. So in this picture, you're going to see right here, I'm in the middle. You'll see gym owners, studio owners. You'll see boot camp like myself. You'll see even registered nurses, registered nutritionists. You have people who can definitely help you create a business that has more to offer, right? Because I can offer so much, but what if I can get a mastermind group where we share meal plans, we share marketing tips, we share tools, graphics for marketing. It's just amazing all the things that we do for each other because we really are here thriving to help each other grow. So, well, this is something that I talk about myself. And you don't really have to read all of this that I wrote. But really, Beachbody has helped me become healthier because even as a personal trainer, I trained my clients and I came back home and that was it. When I became an online coach with Beachbody, now I run my challenge groups and I get to help people get fit and healthy, but I have to lead by example. I learned a lot of strategies to get more people into my business online through Facebook, through Instagram, and I have to be a product of the product. So I do have to exercise. I do have to eat better. And I am in the best shape of my life, even though I had been a trainer before. I don't think I had been in a better shape before, even as a personal trainer. So anyways, we have a lot of support from our team. Everybody's sharing their success stories. And also, this is a great part of being part of this team. We share meal plans that I get to share with my clients. So I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not able to, I actually do meal planning, but I do tell my clients I'm not certified. So this is just my meal plan. You can take it as a guideline. If you're not a certified nutritionist, this is what you can use. You can use meal plans that have been shared by other members of this team. And to be honest with you, it's a lifesaver. I don't really want to do this on my own, where I do everything. We have an amazing product that is a superfood, that is a probiotic, multivitamin, protein. It's not just a protein shake. It has so much more than just the protein. It has nutrition. And I know my clients need nutrition, and I'm giving it to them. So it's not like, I don't feel like I'm a salesperson per se. I'm not really good selling, but I'm very good recommending something that I like. And instead of recommending them to go to GNC and buy something, which I would never get anything in return, number one, and number two, I don't really believe their products are that good. Instead of sending them there, now I have something to offer to them, and I'm just not selling to them because they see that I'm taking these things with me. They see that I travel with my Shakeology. They see that I do some of the workouts, that I base some of my bootcamp workouts on Insanity, or, I get some ideas from there. But the most important thing is that I have more tools to offer to my clients, and I can reach a larger audience. And this is, to me, it's priceless. So, like I said, people need help with nutrition. We have portion control programs, 21 and 3-day detox, pre and post workout supplements, meal replacements like Shakeology, and we even have cooking books. And you would get a commission every time someone buys anything from you. All right? So the other really good perk of having your affiliation, I would say, with Beachbody or becoming a Beachbody coach is that you'll get an online store, and you get to sell some products on your store, online store. You don't have to set up anything. You have your store online. You can use it at any time. You can share it with your clients, and they can come to you and just send them the link. If they need a medicine ball, if they need a foam roll, if they need anything, you can just send them the link. They'll buy online. Instead of going to Amazon, they'll buy from you. You get a commission. Simple as that. And you don't have to have any overhead. There's no minimum purchase. Remember this, there's no minimum purchase with Shakeology. Even if you don't buy anything, you can still be a coach. All right? So here's one thing that you need to know. So the cost to join or become a Beachbody coach is $39.95. Or you can buy a challenge pack. All right? You also have to pay a monthly fee after the 30 days. So on your first month, you don't pay. After 30 days are up, you pay a $15 monthly fee, and that covers your website, your online store, your customer service that they take care of your clients, and your online office, which takes care of all your clients. You can send emails, you can send e-cards, a lot of things that you can do online. What you'll get from me, you get a Fit Pro only VIP training, which starts on the first Monday of the month, okay? So look at the calendar and see when the first Monday of the following month, and that's then the day that the Fit Pro training starts. And it's an incredible training. I'll guide you through it. I'll show you how to do this, how to talk about the products, why it is important to grow as a business with something like this, how you can do your online, your challenge groups, how you can help people, how you can create a Facebook, all those things I can help you because I've done this for over 3 years. Ongoing coaching on brand strategy, that's what we do, Facebook marketing and more. One-on-one working on challenge groups. So we're going to be working together in challenge groups until you can do your challenge groups on your own. And if you feel like you can do challenges online on your own, you can just create your own thing. And we have the ongoing mastermind, which is, to me, the most valuable thing. I tried to join a few masterminds last year, and each one of them was $10,000 a year to join. And the other mastermind, which was from Tony Robbins, Bedros Koulian, which is a guru on the fitness industry. It was $20,000 to join the mastermind. We don't pay that. We have the mastermind access just because we're a Beachbody coach. And I honestly think that having all these things included or for free I don't know if they help you see the value of the things that we have, because when you know you have to pay $20,000 for a mastermind group, you are on it. You're going to pay $20,000 for a mastermind group from Bedros Keuilian. You're going to be on it. Here, you don't have to pay, but if you're on it, you get the same return of an investment of $20,000. Let me tell you that. That is 100% true. Okay, so how do we make money? We give people the tools to be healthier and live better, which is what we do as personal trainers, right? We have fitness products, nutritional supplements, and we also have the business opportunity, just like I'm showing to you right now. So there's several different ways to earn money, and one of them is doing what I'm doing right now. Just so you know, it's not just retail. That's if you do wish to go that route. You don't have to. You can just make the money on the nutritional supplements, or you can just make your money on the fitness products, or you can just make your money on the business opportunity. Whatever you like to do, or you want to make your money, all three things. Whatever you want to choose, it's your business. I'm just here to guide you and coach you. On retail, we make 25% commissions of everything that we sell, okay? The good thing is that Shakeology, most of my clients, they choose to go with auto ship. So I just make the sale once. I help my clients on the first month. I guide them. I give them meal plans. I put them on a challenge group. And then they continue to roll over and they continue to buy Shakeology. So on my first month, I probably had 3 clients. And now I have like a list of, I don't want to give you inaccurate numbers, but I do have like more than 200 people on my client list from Beachbody. So people who purchase Shakeology, and a lot of those are on a monthly basis. So do the math and see how this can potentially grow for you as well. For example, a challenge pack is $160, 25% commission is $40. But like I said, the real money comes when you start adding people who like the products and who go in Shakeology or any other product that's auto ship, and they like it. And so you start adding volume to your income. And like I said, with a business opportunity, you can also make money. The commissions of Shakeology is about $32.50, okay, for just one Shakeology, which I usually have, I would say, new clients. Well, I don't want to give, because every month is a little bit different, but every month I have new people adding up to Shakeology auto ship. All right. Every month, if you invite 3 new people to get fit with you or to join your online bootcamp, imagine if 1 out of 3 decide they want to stay on Shakeology auto ship, where would you be in a few years? How many people would you get on auto ship in a few years? It's something that's going to continually grow for you if you put the effort and if you are consistent with this, okay? Beyond retail, our weekly payment, and I'm going to show you what this is. And we love Thursdays because we get paid every single Thursday, okay? So unlike personal training or my boot camp, this is weekly. It's not monthly. So I love it. Someone who always starts here. Always, you're going to start making 0 money. But as you grow your business, as you work your business, you can actually start earning really good money. And like I said, this is on a weekly basis. And it changes. It depends on what you want to do. If you really decide you like this and you do this and people ask you, you know what, I really want to do what you're doing, then you're going to start getting team bonuses and stuff like that. And that's when you can really earn potential income. This isn't a promise though. It will depend on you, on your work. Everybody's income is different. I just wanted to give you an example of the potential on the opportunity, but it does take time. It takes a lot of effort and focus into doing something and building something big for you and for your family. So just know that this is just an example. And Beachbody or myself, we don't promise any income. The income will depend on you, all right? So that's important to know. If you want to follow the training, if you want to hold hands with me, if we communicate and if you can actually help me guide you through the process of creating your online bootcamp or your online training system, I promise you, you can grow your income exponentially. But it's not a promise, like I said, it will depend on you. All right, so just imagine on the low end, what would you do if you could earn about $500 extra a month, right? Because that's something within, within a few months, if you know you can work your business, you can make this much money. Let's say you earn $500 a month. What would you do with it? For some people, it would mean, I don't know, a weekend out or a payment for a car or whatever that means for you. $500 can actually make a big difference, right? The other thing is that freedom to work your own hours anywhere. So you're not stuck to where your clients are, where you have to train them. You can actually grab your computer. I can go to Mexico, visit my family, stay there for a full month. As long as I have my computer, I can continue to work and I can continue to make an income. All right? I don't stop working if I travel. I can't work while I travel. And then also is the potential to earn as much as you deserve. The other thing that it is important is that as you continue to grow your clientele base, even if you take vacation and you don't take your computer with you, those clients who love the products and who get results and who are like on auto ship, those will continue to buy. So you can actually take vacation and come back and receive money, which has happened to me. It didn't happen to me before. When I was just a personal trainer and I was just doing my boot camp, I would go on vacation and come back to be broke and debt. So it was a little bit stressful even to plan a vacation. Since I've done Beachbody, I can go and I can be relaxed because even if my clients aren't paying me for that week, I know I'm making income with Beachbody. So to me, in my particular case, that was the one thing that got me to really stick with this opportunity and make it work for me and for my family. And I'm loving it. So I'm going to open the lines for questions. If you are live, you're going to be able to ask the questions live. You can type the questions or I can open the line for you to ask. But if you're watching the recorded presentation, let me just tell you that you can always get back to me. You can call me, you can email me, you can text me, or the person who sent you this presentation. Remember that if someone else sent you this presentation, is because they think you have something special to offer. All right? Take it as a compliment. We invited you because we think you are a fit to our team. So it's up to you. I would definitely suggest that you ask all the questions that you have. And if you are not absolutely thrilled about this, still ask the questions. You're not going to lose anything if you ask the questions. Ask questions to the person who invited you to this call, and we'll be happy. We'll be thrilled to have you join this opportunity and join our team so we can mastermind and get more ideas together. All right? Thank you so much. I'll open the lines for questions. If you're watching the recording, have a very good evening. Good night.